for the moment, we're shifting our attention now. Viewers, over 15 days, activist Sonam Wangchuk led a hunger strike in Ladakh, but it all came to a head on Wednesday as the protests took a very, very violent turn. Some unruly elements resorted to stone pelting, to arson, some even clashing with the police officials, and the police in turn also firing tear gas shells and resorting to bait and charge to control the crowd. Amid the clash, the protesting youth also set fire to the BJP office in Leh and reportedly even torched a CRPF vehicle outside the party office. Now, these were the scenes that were witnessed. The government has now responded to the violence that transpired in Ladakh and has squarely blamed Sonam Wangchuk for instigating this violence that took place. Now, the government claims that certain politically motivated individuals are unhappy with the talks in Ladakh's representatives. There are talks that have been going on already with the representatives, and they've been constantly trying to sabotage the dialogue process. Further, the government has also accused Wangchuk of misleading the people via provocative statements, which include even mentions of Arab Springs like protests and the reference made to Gen Z protests in Nepal as well. The government believes that the violent mob was incited by Sonam Wangchuk, who has been on a fast. They claim that he broke his fast and left for his village without any attempt to even control the situation. Though he knew that violence was raging, he did nothing to control the mob. The BJP has also released footage of the violence to claim that a Congress councillor for the Upper Leh ward, Stanzin, was the man who was instigating the violence on the ground. They allege that the very same man can be seen instigating the youth for violent acts during these protests. Along with Futsog Stanzin, the BJP has also accused another Congress councillor, Smalna Norbu, of making statements about gherawing the BJP office. The BJP claims that incidentally, just a day later, the BJP office was set on fire on the 24th of September.
आप देख सकते हैं कांग्रेस के काउंसलर स्टानजिंग सेपांग, ये है कांग्रेस के काउंसलर स्टानजिंग सेपांग, ये अपर लेह वार्ड से काउंसलर हैं, ये मेन इंस्टिगेटर हैं और अपने कार्यकर्ताओं के साथ ये किस प्रकार इंस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं, इसके कई फोटो सामने आए हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी का जो षड्यंत्र है, किस प्रकार से भारत तेरे टुकड़े होंगे इंशाअल्लाह, यही कांग्रेस पार्टी का मुख्य लाइन है।
My colleagues Sahil Sohail and Tejshri are joining us on the broadcast with the details. I first want to go across to Sahil Sohail, who is joining us from the spot. Sahil, we saw violence breaking out, BJP office being set on fire, public property being damaged as well. Take us through the details of what is the situation on the ground today.
Well, in the aftermath of this violence that basically Steve witnessed yesterday, the authorities have imposed curfew today, and we are reporting from the same location where this basically violence erupted yesterday. This particular spot was the epicenter of those clashes, and on your screen is the anti-riot vehicle that was in fact rushed towards the central secretariat, which was under threat, and here the protesters basically stopped this vehicle and put it on fire. You can see basically the scars of arson and in fact the images of vandalism in shape of this vehicle that's still there on the road divider. And in fact after this vehicle, behind this vehicle is the BJP headquarters, which was also targeted by the protesters. So what happened is basically Sonam Wangchuk, who is noted activist, had been in fact protesting for the constitutional guarantees of Leh, was on a hunger strike. It was the 14th day of the hunger strike when there were in fact provocative statements made, and then youth were basically urged to join the protest. And on 15th of day, that's yesterday, youth came out in large numbers. First they went to the hunger strike spot where Sonam Wangchuk was there along with his in fact colleagues, and then they started marching on this particular road. The first target of those those protesters was this police vehicle and the BJP headquarter, which has been completely damaged. This headquarter was put on fire. The infrastructure, the other impact property that was present inside the BJP headquarters, including vehicles, were put on fire. Then the protesters marched ahead and targeting the LHDC office and other impact civil secretariat. So as of now, situation has been brought under control. CRPF and ITBP has been brought in. They have been deployed. Curfew has been imposed, and what Ministry of Home Affairs has said that it was Sonam Wangchuk who is squarely responsible for the situation, given the fact that there were already talks happening between the apex body of Ladakh and the Ministry of Home Affairs. Several rounds of talks were already held, and next round of talks were scheduled for the 6th of October, and that was in fact Ministry of Home Affairs were also considering to prepone those talks. But then in between, Sonam Wangchuk proceeded with his hunger strike, and as a result the violence and in fact the stone pelting incidents and the incidents of arson were basically witnessed in Leh. This is for the first time that Leh has witnessed such violent protests. But as of now, the protest has been, in fact, the situation has been brought under control. The imposition of curfew is the one step that the administration has taken. The LG of Ladakh, Kavinder Gupta, had said that it's precautionary measure, but at the same time, he has said that those behind this violence are instigating youth for, in fact, carrying out these violent acts will not be spared, and they will be, in fact, accordingly punished as per the law.
Okay. Okay, all right. So, Sahil, thank you for showing us the extent of damage that has been caused there because of the protests turning violent. We have more breaking updates coming.